Hello, welcome to Falling Star Tarot, where I bring you weekly pick-a-card readings. This pick-a-card is telling you how the planets are aligning for you right now. So, if you choose your planetary symbol or whichever pile speaks to you, I'll leave the timestamps down below. You can receive your messages. We have the Sun, Mercury, Venus, the Moon, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Make your choices, and I'll see you in the reading. Okay, those of you who chose the Sun, for an overall energy, we have enjoy the process instead of always looking for the result. I think this is speaking to being able to grow in any environment and not worry so much about what's going on around you and what you have affected, but just kind of being resilient. The Ace of Wands tells me that you are the type who is very creative and energetic. You've got the drive and the passion to take on new projects and the fortitude to see them through. I see you starting a lot of new things, a lot of creative energy going for you. You have some heartache coming in though, some real pain, grief. This could be that you just aren't feeling very well in the future, or just some sort of tragic ending that has you suffering a bit. A lot of stormy sky, but definitely this cycle is at its completion with the 10. Got a lot of ones. Our potential though is terrific. We've got the 10 of Cups, which is family, happiness, satiety, being whole and welcome, abundant. This is love, unconditional joy and peace. And that's a lot of ones. 1 and 2 tens. This could be true love, which it's sort of reflected in true love. You experience the whole gamut from both ends of the spectrum, the pain and the joy and the happiness and peace. The Lily, it shows me that this is pure, this is faithful, this is something of good intent. You've got a relationship that starts or deepens. This is going to be good and faithful and pure for you. The kind of thing that you don't have to wander around worrying about. And again, soulmates. Soulmates is the kind of love that will be so strong it will change you for the better. A relationship that fosters personal growth. So it's going to be love or friendship. I think this is love. You see the two characters embracing each other in both of these cards. I hope you can see that. But this is an expansive sort of love. It's got the good foundation. It will heal you, and it is divine. This is good. You have the Sun. I've got Who Am I? This card kind of makes me think of soulmates, because being with a soulmate is sort of like looking in a mirror. They are your best friend. Instead of thinking, why did this person do this to me or act this way, you think, what a gift this is. Soulmates are your greatest gifts. They're kind of like you in a way. Maybe this is going to be like a mirror soul. I've heard of that. I don't know if you've heard of that. I'm not sure if I completely understand the concept, but it certainly sounds beautiful. But also, when you're thinking about your personal identity, you have to realize that there really isn't any you in here. We're all kind of the same person. There's a theory that's been around for a while that we all could be the same person in different instances of our lives. So when you see someone on a bus, that could be you, but just in a different spot, a different time and space. Something that's really beautiful. And soulmates help you. They will waken you up to that feeling. And we've got more mountains. I didn't even know, so we had 2 mountains there. So this is going to be really strong. We've got someone is laughing at you. This kind of reminds us that someone could actually be laughing with you. It could be you that's laughing at you. I think you're going to have something really light-hearted coming in, really supportive and loving. So make it through this, whatever this is. You're going to flip right over to the other and experience that. You have what it takes. Then you always follow your heart. Unless it's been broken, then you must lead it. That's perfect. That is perfect. I don't make this up. Back into love. P.S. Did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? Oh, this is awesome. So maybe you'll have something that's ending and a new beginning. And it could be the end of a cycle. It doesn't necessarily have to be an end of a relationship. It's going to be an end of a cycle. End of thoughts or mindsets, boundaries, turmoil, and the start of something really, really true and honest in your life. We have peace is in my pulse. Well, this is terrific. You are going to have something peaceful and loving and completing coming in. And this is a good indication that this is your soulmate and or your twin flame or mirror soul, because there isn't any card like that in that deck. So they are your perfect match. Maybe you're already with them, but this could be an indication of starting some new passion. If this is not about love and you did not come here to hear about love, you're gonna be so in love with your new venture or job or whatever you were asking about. It's going to be incredible. All right. Okay, I've got our focal star out. Gonna do a little charm. Got some tiles here. Let's see if we can get a little information about this person. Okay, well, we have a Cancer. Could just be a sign of courage, charging forward, maybe a hard-won victory. It does look like you're going to have to come out of some heartbreak to have this. We've got a 4, D, F, T, P, and another D, 2 Ds. Wee. All right, let me know if any of that resonated with you. Okay, I thank you for your time. If you like this reading, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what hit home. Subscribe to catch me again, and there are a ton of ways to support my channel. I appreciate your continued support. Click the links below. All right, till next time, have fun. Okay, those of you who chose Mercury, that's represented in the tarot by the Magician. That is our manifester of the group. You make things happen. Devote yourself to discovering the highest truths. That works well with the Magician. I love that starry night there. Let's see what the cards have to say. I've got the Two of Swords. That tells me that you have peace. You can reach crossroads and look on with discernment. This card reminds me of blind justice. You know your environment and what to do with it. I'm the kind of person that really likes going to the edge of the water, you know, where the water meets the earth and relaxing there. But you're sort of our ninja. You are our MacGyver. You can do this, whatever it is. And see, this character's posture is very self-assured. You can balance a lot of stuff mentally and physically. So you've got a lot going for you here. And coming towards you, we have the Four of Cups. So planets aligning or not, you're not feeling satisfied. You have so much that when people offer you things, you're kind of like, okay, sure. You're not feeling it. It's just not a celebratory thing to you to have more. So maybe you've been feeling just a little discontent or apathetic about things. But your potential energy is pretty good. We've got the Three of Wands. Yeah, we've got pretty much everything but Earth here. So, which is great for a magician. You have everything going for you. But the Three of Wands, sometimes I hear that song Wait when I see it, because it's saying, hey, take your time, experience things, do some planning, look over your options, make sure you're choosing wisely. But it also is pretty encouraging. You have a lot of options. You're still looking at 3. There might even be some things that you don't see, haven't accepted. So look out over that horizon and know that there is more to things than what usually meets the eye. So look ahead towards your future. And then again with the book, we're being told to do your research. Look a little bit deeper at Mercury energy and finding those truths, that value. Yeah, whatever it is that you've been going ahead with, whichever way you go, you should be fine, but go there with some knowledge. Maybe take some courses or some classes, or even just get some how-to knowledge in you about this. Look to your elders. Ooh, we have Treasure Island. This is terrific. This is basically the strongest indicator in that deck of abundance and wealth, security, if not out of this world, wealth and status, then definitely security. You will not be wanting for anything. Be careful to not be off on your own. I really see a lot of isolation in this. Like, having that can kind of take you and put you on like your little island of a person. No matter how strong you are and how ahead you get in life, try to appreciate what you have too. It seems to be an additional message here, but congratulations on that abundance coming toward you. Oh, we got transmutation through union of opposites. This is terrific. Really goes with the magician also. So you will be doing like alchemical deep work. This could be spiritual, it could be just a craft of some sort, but yes, you're understanding that things do work well together. Water and fire and, you know, air and earth and all these things. Do not meddle in the affairs of wizards, for they are subtle and quick to anger. This is my favorite card, and I think that's cute. It came out with our Mercury, with our magician symbol. So that might be kind of like a message to those around you, not to meddle in your affairs. You're working away. You've got your book, your wand. You've got it all together. And maybe that could be a message about your elders too. They might not appreciate everything you have to say. So speak with respect to those above, below, and equal to you in your skill in your field. Your treasure is at hand. Sure, you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, zippier. But more often than not, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those they've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. So I think this is saying that, yes, your treasure is at hand. It's right there. If you start appreciating it, yeah, this is a pretty good indication that you should be appreciating what you have. There's nothing wrong with considering how to better things, but start appreciating what you have. I think this is going to come true for you. There is always a solution of the highest good, and you're going to be the one to find that. You are our magician. You are our mage. The highest truth and the highest good. I feel like you're going into something kind of spiritual. The planets are aligning to bring you closer, kind of awaken you to this intuition, to whatever your skill set is, whatever you've been working at. All right, let's see if we can get some more information. The focus star and some charms. If you are currently at a crossroads, you always feel that way. Let's see if we can't find you a little direction. Let's take a few. That could be saying not to be foolish. You have a Virgo. Why? I'm taking that as a 9. 2 N's and a P. Those could be initials. Could have something to do with what you're planning on doing. Okay, so I'll let you make, that could be like yes, no, please. You might know what these mean where I wouldn't. 3 could be significant, or 1, 41, 13. Could be just the path that you're going to take. Okay, this is what I see for your reading. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know what resonated. Subscribe to catch me again. And I thank you again for the continued support of my channel. Click all the links below. Alright, till next time, have fun. Okay, those of you who chose the Venus symbol, our overall energy says see yourself as you would see a friend. Be objective about it. If you've been looking at yourself rather harshly, it's time to look in that mirror and love what you see. Maybe go study some water. But love that reflection. Imagine if you were treating your friends like you treat yourself. You know, this would be a good time to do a little self-care, a little self-love. Flatter yourself just a smidge. The Knight of Pentacles tells me that you are a hardworking, diligent, dutiful person. You work doggedly towards a task, and just without flinching until you get it done. You have that steadfastness, that arduous nature. I'm reminded of the fields back here, like what it takes to just keep going, no matter how dull the task seems to be. And that's terrific. That's a terrific person to have on your side. I love that card. That's a beautifully drawn card right there. So all of that reliability and perseverance is going to get you somewhere. It'd be very rewarding to be hardworking, just in and of itself. You have a time of temperance coming in, which is ultimate deep balance. Knowing kind of when to let go and when to continue on, and how to mix things up. I always look at it as a kind of work-life balance, so this is perfect because you may kind of learn how to have a little bit of fun and not be so rigid and stubborn and old-fashioned and all of this, but also try a few new things. Maybe you've got some other passions you want to mix in to that deep, hardworking and effort type attitude to bring something new in and really discover a more fun way to go about your work and your efforts. The Four of Pentacles tells me that you're going to be saving, holding on to the stronghold, that foundation that you have here on Earth. So whatever holdings you might have, be it in a bank or investments, actual properties, anything earthly, money, I kind of feel like you won't be moving anything around. You won't be selling it off. You'll be holding on to it. That's a pretty good potential. The Cavalier Rider has shown up, and I see a message with all these hearts. This could be a message that really causes you to kind of open up your heart. This could be love. This could be just something you've always wanted to be able to do. Maybe holding on to this investment will give you the time to take that vacation or go on that cruise, whatever it is that you've been wanting to do. I think you're gonna get some news that it's going to be available to you. So yeah, do hold on to what you've got. And we've got regeneration. This could be a relationship, because regeneration is about making what you thought once was gone and dead and kaput alive and flourishing again. This is terrific. It's kind of healing your foundation here. So that stronghold might get even stronger. It might get spiffed up. But also, this could be something new coming in that just remakes you, reawakens you, and whatever you thought could never be again could be returning to you. The war has reached a critical point between Atlantis and Mu. I always see this card as kind of saying, is it really all of that? Is it the end of the world? We used to say that a lot back in my day. Is it really the end of the world? I mean, so maybe whatever you thought had ended, it really wasn't what you thought. It just wasn't the calamity that you perceived it as. Maybe to everyone else involved, it was just a part of it. And you don't have to feel so ashamed or cut off. Glob Reigns. Yeah, I've never truly understood that card. I'm not sure if anyone does. I think basically what we're being told here is love is really what rules all of us. So being lighthearted is a really good idea right now. I think you're going to see a nice light attitude returning into your life shortly. Oh, I heart you. What was I saying? This could be a deep friendship. If everyone really knew how much they were loved, not only from above, but by those now in their life, there'd be little hearts drawn on everything from wheelbarrows to skyscrapers to jumbo jets, and I so look forward to that day. Little hearts, little, come out right underneath the little hearts. Oh, so you are loved, you are accepted. What you were thinking was not right. Editing me notices the two riders, both on hills, looking very similar but opposite, right next to the regeneration, like a connection is made. Yes, yes. Stillness is the key to success. Okay, so this is a really good indication that not making any crazy moves, being still, and accepting that you can be your own best friend. You are loved, you are accepted. The planets are aligning and they are bringing you love, unconditional love, the kind that befriends you for life. Awesome. Okay, let me get a little bit more clues on this. A focal star and our charms. See if we can get some initials. Maybe you'll have a new friendship. What can we get? Did they all land in there? Nope. I'm gonna lose one of these black ones someday. Okay, we have a Virgo, a Leo, and a Capricorn. Wow, that's a lot of signs. A J, an E, and a 9. I'm not sure what those mean to you. Let me know in the comments down below what they might mean to you. That could be a 6 also. 8 could mean something. Alright. That is all I see for your reading. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know what resonated. Subscribe to catch me again. And I thank you for the continued support on my channel. Check out the links below. Alright, till next time. Have fun. Alright, those of you who chose the moon symbol, overall, you're being told make gentleness a habit. And I love these beautiful blossoms. It would be a place that would be good to be gentle in. You know, as to not to disturb the beauty of it. You have a lot going for you with the 10 of Pentacles. You have wealth, you have success, complete abundance. You actually might have a little excess, as a matter of fact, and could be considering to be leaving it like a legacy for those around you. So if you have a little too much, you may know very well to start other people out in what you do best. You have mastered earthly matters, maybe whatever it might be, but you have more than enough. So thank you for being generous with the rest of us. I see the 6 of Swords coming in, and this always urges to mend your thoughts. This is a cut and run sort of card. You're going on a long journey for better places, and this is fine. So, but it also warns not to play the game too much. While you're out and traveling, try not to Be deceptive with others, because these blades can cut you too. You are being granted safe passage, though, and will have better shores ahead of you. The Nine of Pentacles, being your potential energy, is almost a betterment. Even though you went down from 10 to 9, this is having enough. No excess. It's continuing that cycle, continuing to do your gardening and tending to what you have. I see the bird as a messenger. That might be like a falcon. Why am I thinking like you have those that help you? Do you know what I mean? You have those at your command. So you may have someone coming in the near future that will help with what you've established, help with your career, your finances. But yes, this is super positive. You're definitely going in the right direction. 23 with the mice tell me that someone may want what you have, so it's kind of good that you have that bird there. It's not a natural predator to mice. Mice are tiny creatures, so they don't eat much, but they will eat away at your finances if you allow them to. If you're lucky, what has been taken will be restored to you, though. Exchanging gifts. This card encourages me that you may be able to turn even these creatures into someone who wants to be gifting towards you. So either way, and we have a cat, another natural predator of mice, I would say this is a good time to pay attention to those around you that have your best interests also in mind. Those who know to see others succeed makes them even a greater success. I love that beautiful pink energy. Makes me think of friendship. Be gentle. Have those friends in your life. Don't let the ones trying to eat away at you get rid of that. You know, don't let them come in and disturb your peace and happiness. Having it all will kind of attract that. Do you know what I mean? There are no mistakes. This could be indicative of how you need to forgive people for their nature. They may not know. I mean, without mice, actually there would be problems. There would be. They do take care of things that other creatures wouldn't. Kind of like mosquitoes and cockroaches and, ants. You might not want them at the picnic, but without them, the world wouldn't be doing very good. So learn from these things and learn how to avoid them. Bless the lesson, as they say. No trips without a tripper. I believe, look at all that planetary happiness. I also think it's kind of neat. We have a lot of Earth and the moon, because the moon is the Earth's little, anyways. So I believe you're being told to look at your life as though it is an adventure. You're on a kind of like a permanent vacation, at least if you're like me, you are. So you might as well be enjoying it. Keep that happiness inside your heart and don't get caught up too much in this feeling here. I'm giving you peaks. Change is always good. Okay? You might have to seek a new horizon, but that's okay. Actually, the only effective way of changing another person is by changing yourself. Wow, that's true. Works every time, guaranteed. Though I'm kind of partial to the way you are right now. Me too. You look like a terrific individual. So whatever comes in that tries to kind of nickel and dime you out of your happiness and your abundance, just change your attitude toward it, change your policies toward it. I make the time to recharge my battery. The world needs my energetic light. Okay, that is very true of our moons. There's always a side that is kind of lit up for us, but it's always kind of continually recharging. Do you know what I mean? You always have that side that is at rest and that side that is lighting the way. That's a really powerful statement. If we could do that as creatures, it would be like we were constantly shining. All right, I'm gonna get a couple, maybe some initials, numbers, whatever comes out. Let's see what we have. Focal star, charms, and Capricorn, A. So 2 A's. I've been seeing a ton of A's. Something's going on. 2, 1 could be 12 or 21, and E. That's not very many, but that could mean something to you. Could mean something that is going to be aligning for you in the future. Why am I thinking A1? Maybe you'll have this stake in life. If you have a Capricorn, I can tell you that's probably a pretty loyal friend. Very practical. Maybe you are a Capricorn. Maybe you're an earth sign. Okay, that is what I see for your reading. If you like this reading, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. Let me know what resonated, anything that hit home with you. Thank you for your continued support of my channel. Click the links below. Subscribe to catch me again. All right, have fun. Okay, those of you who chose the Mars planetary symbol, do something to improve yourself. Any improvement you make will benefit all of humanity. Maybe go out and go to the water or somewhere close to the water. Go for a swim. But that's a pretty deep one. Perhaps you're really affecting your environment quite a bit. Kind of like Mars energy does. You're giving everybody that fiery, passionate, kind of charge forth ability, the warrior. So if you are, yeah, make sure you're doing that right. The devil tells me you've actually got quite a bit going for you. I see this as you probably are quite cunning, very attractive, the type of thing that would tempt people, direct people, get them to kind of break their own defenses, if you know what I mean. So yeah, you might have some shadow aspects, obviously, but for what you have going for you, I see that you are very demonstrative, very expressive, the rebel of the group. And you can probably get other people right in on that. Get people to follow you wherever you might be headed. And make sure you're not too quick to like go for something that isn't going to suit you in the long run. With the moon coming in, I think we're going to have some things being revealed shortly. You're not really quite sure where you're going. Maybe you can command all this attention, but then you're not really sure where to take it. I can see, though, that you can marry the night and the day. You can do that. You have that ability to go deep within and be intuitive. You can probably read people really well and be the type that can kind of play to everyone's strengths. Always see that something is offering something. Oh, you've got a terrific potential. It looks like you're going to be finding true love in your future. So you might drop the seductive act and kind of give it a go, stab in the dark, because this is the true love card. 2 equal partnership. If it's not love that you're looking for, this could be business. It could be any kind of partnership that is equal. What you have been looking for, though, this is getting that true love, loyal, deep, perfect union going. That's an awesome energy. Congratulations. You might start a new relationship, and you might do so by dropping those defenses and just being open and being your true self. And we've got the fish. The fish coming in says you're getting an offer. It also says to me that there are many fish in the sea. So even though you have this true love card, maybe this is warning not to be too fickle about it, or even too determined. It sometimes warns to weigh your options, but this is definitely a good offer, and this could be from your true love. A lot of communication on the way to you too, and maybe a diamond, if that's something you're looking for, but permanence, hard, permanent love. We've got a leg up. That's telling me that something might be coming along and helping you. If there's anything that you've been a little down about, maybe getting a business off the ground, or getting a promotion, or getting an idea put into place that you've been working on for a while. Whatever this is, it's something you've wanted for a while, and I see someone coming in, and it's kind of like a divine setting of that foundation that will build you up. They give you a little booster seat. You're going to have a mentor or teacher or someone helping you along the way. Love, you are our God. Look at that. Wow. So maybe this is saying you don't need to be so mysterious and so impressive. You need to worship, if anything, love. It's a dog-eat-dog food world. Well, dogs will eat just about anything, but it is a dog-eat-dog food world. Nature has it that things will obey pretty much according to their nature. A flower will blossom, and a cloud will drift across the sky. There's not much stopping anything like that. A dog will eat your food if you let it, though, so I'm not really sure. But this might be talking about our moon card and how you don't know exactly where you're going. If you accept the nature of things, you don't need to know exactly where you're going. Things will sort of take care of themselves. It's not all up to you. Do you know what I mean? And that could be talking about that controlling, cunning personality that, even though it is very helpful and can really command an audience, you don't have to command the entire audience. Let them be. Okay, don't be misled. Oh my gosh. When fear speaks, it is always wrong, unless being chased by wildebeest. And when love speaks, it is always right, and usually bouncy. Well, I think that might have to do with our fish. Because you have true love, maybe something's going to try to come in and sort of disrupt that, even shortly after. Most people, when they see true love, they're so attracted to it, they don't realize it is something they can create. They don't have to go, well, if I had this one or that one, I would be in true love. No, this is a very healthy relationship. You may have something that comes in and wants to be a part of that. I'm not saying don't let them in your circle or let them have love, but let them have the kind of love that fosters understanding, that they can create their own love. To truly flourish is to release all the tension that holds me back from letting love pour through me. Exactly. So when this person comes in jealous mode, I think you know what to do. Act in love, and you'll have a much better chance of holding on to this love. Because if you mirror that jealousy and you match that intent, that is how you kind of detract love. You push it off. It's like demagnetizing it to you. You're going to offend it, is what I'm saying. Okay. This is a terrific reading. You obviously have something that people are jealous of. Let's get you a few initials, numbers, and sign, and see if any of it resonates with you. We have our focal star, and we have some charms. Just going to pull a few. There are Mars choosers. I don't know. Pisces back in the bag. I don't know if that means anything, having fish come in. We have a Taurus. We have an eye. That could be a 9 or a 6. It was kind of sliding around. And we have an Aquarius. 2 eyes, I. E. Oh. Could be id or I'd. It would be a really terribly spelled idea. There's a few things you can make. Those are probably initials. Do, in, intrude would match the reading. I know it's just a few, but let me know in the comments down below if any of them did resonate with you. Alright, this is all I see for your reading. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to catch me again, and thank you for your continued support of my channel. There are a few links below if you'd like to click on those to support my channel. Alright, have fun. Hello, those of you who chose Jupiter. Your overall energy is learn and grow from the wisdom of your feelings by allowing yourself to befriend them rather than deny them. You might be kind of the practical sort, choosing Jupiter. That is sort of the nature of the sign or symbol. So maybe it's time to get in touch with your feelings. The 5 of staffs or wands tells me that you are really good at pushing through, growing through competition, and just beating them all away. I think you adapt well to change. You're passionate, fiercely competitive, I'd imagine, and can withstand sort of the beating, so to speak, you know what I mean? It's a tough world out there, and everybody wants a piece of the pie, but you're not afraid to go after what you want. That's a terrific energy to have on your side. You're kind of our little warrior. We have some messages coming in for you. More fire energy, which is terrific. The 8 of Wands. I think you're going to be either getting ideas or messages and offers just raining down upon you. I see just so many opportunities that you're sort of afraid to choose just one. You may not have to. You may very well be able to tackle more than one at a time. So keep going. There's plenty of things ahead for you. And we have the Chariot, which is a terrific energy, energy of Cancer, excuse me. 5, 8, and 7 stand out to me. Definitely, you are going to have a hard-won victory. You may have help coming in. This could be indicative that, like, the cavalry shows up. You know, you may be sort of in strife constantly in your life, a fighter. But the cavalry is going to show up and kind of ambush them, and you're going to have that hard-won victory, that fierceness, and also the fairness of a decent warrior, someone who people look up to. The garden shows celebration. Got all that beautiful, happy green heart chakra energy, but flourishing, freedom, peace, happiness, and more fiery, positive energy, stuff you're passionate about. Being able to be at one with your environment and pay attention to it. Also kind of tending to your own. I think you're going to have that time to go home and rest and relax after all of this. Truth be told tells me that you might have more love in your life than what you're aware of. If you open up your heart and you let all that love out, and drop any masks that you were wearing while you were out, crusading, you're going to see more love and more abundance. If it is inside of you, it is going to be matched. This is a good indication that planets are going to align for you to have a lot of suitors, a lot of friends, supporters. Yeah, definitely the social network and community support that you've been looking for. We've got speed. Being told to go right ahead and hurry up. Whatever it is, go right towards it. And always remember this. I believe you're going to have the kind of memories worth recording from now on. It's not always going to be a fight. It's not always going to be an uphill battle. You've got some help and some friendships coming in that are really going to make a big difference. And while you're recording and telling your story, when you come home and, telling the story of your win, tell the prettiest tales too. Not just the gory details that kind of spark the media and what have you, but tell all the nice moments too. Maybe record the mundane, the things that people really will see themselves in, because they want to know that they matter to you. Open up and admit which moments really meant the most to you. Time for a love fest. What was I saying? Actually, everyone is reasonable. They just have their own reasons. And usually it's worth trying to learn what they are to maximize chances of a full-blown 60s style psychedelic love fest, which is always a good thing. I think that, speaking to that garden card, you're going to just be adored and welcomed home. Happiness is a choice I make. I like this card, but I kind of want to do this. Happiness is choice. And if you get into that warrior mode, I want you to keep in mind that if you allow everyone in your life choice, then that's going to reflect happiness, your own, theirs. Freedom is love, is happiness, it's unconditional. So I think that seems so guilty. I chose to be in a bad mood today. I just want to say happiness is choice. Nothing wrong with the card makers there. That was perfectly wonderful, beautiful card. But for this reading, I definitely see that. So during your love fest, remember, this is choice. We are enjoying this. I love that word. So pardon me for abusing the card. Okay, I'm going to grab some initials and numbers and symbols and see what we can get. All right. We have our focal star and symbols, our tiles. I think I would think of this as my wooden oracle. For our Jupiter group, just pull a few real quick. And the 7 are going back in the bag. We have an O and a 6, and either a 6 or a 9, an A, an 8, a lot of eternity in that 8, and an R. Could be or. Could be a 9, 89, 98, 96. These could mean a number of things to you. Could be initials, places, even sometimes I make sentences out of them. That's what I like to do. I don't know. So if any of those did resonate with you, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to catch me again, and I thank you for the continued support of my channel. Check out the links below. Alright, have fun. Hello, those of you who chose the Saturn symbol. Foster patience is our overall energy, and definitely it takes time to grow. If you consider how long it takes you to grow, consider how long it might take anyone else to grow. But this might be about weathering some things, being resilient and staying strong. You have the Death card going for you. I'm taking this to mean that you are very good at rejuvenating, kind of reforming yourself. Definitely not an enemy to change. So transformation might be your key ingredient to your success, your well-being. I think this is so beautiful. I kind of see a star in that shape in that card. You might really have the quality to just keep going no matter what. Resilient, strong, definitely almost like a divine sort of energy. Being reborn constantly and being that strong-minded is a great quality to have. You could have sort of a Scorpio type energy or have Scorpio somewhere in your planets, somewhere in your chart. The Page of Wands is coming to you, so I think either you have a really youthful, fiery person that's going to be helping you out, or you are starting something new. So definitely a period of enthusiasm, creativity, and initiative is coming up. It might be a good time to, whether someone comes in to help you or not, get that youthful optimism going for you. Strip away anything that's been holding you back from starting any new projects, anything you might be passionate about. I think this is just saying, get that youthful attitude, get that new perspective. You see these two cards, like they're mirroring themselves right here. They're both holding a staff, but one looks like it's just been done over and over and over. And it's okay to rejuvenate yourself. When you start again, take a young attitude about it. Go ahead and see the journey as if you have never been there before. Go at it with a new energy. I like that I'm saying it's like you totally rebirth yourself every once in a while and just remake yourself, and here you are in a different form. Oh, we've got the Page of Cups. To continue the story, I think you're going to have an offer from someone, and it's going to be from the heart. This could be a start of a new relationship, friendship. With the fish, I see an offer of love. Something to pay attention to, something that is going to turn that dry desert area into a very flourishing, wonderful environment. And this could be new love. It could be something new and exciting, a venture. Definitely, I think your heart is going to be in a good place. That is for sure. Now we have the Fox. Okay, the Fox speaks of cunning, trickery, things possibly going on out of sight. You see, looking off, trying to figure out what's going on in the rest of the world. This is like survival mode. So let's see what else we can figure out about this fox. And here we have the observer. This is being objective, taking a chance to step back and really look at a situation. It's like these cards are saying the same thing. But it's about perspective. Some sort of hidden knowledge could be being revealed to you here, but I think the overall message is people may not know how they are affecting you. If you step back and get out of how close you are to something, you may very well see that others are about like you. If you're overdubbing experiences of the past to new experiences, you're not really seeing what's going on. Before long, I think you're going to see everyone as equals. And saying this, the fact that we have two fox-looking creatures here, I'm not sure if that's another fox, but I think, because the first thing I thought is you're coming out of all this transformation and remaking yourself, much needed changes. You come out with this youthful energy and you're being given an offer. And you're seeing, well, the unknown, and you're feeling, I see two foxes. Like you're just here looking at one another, but one is really leery of the other, and the other is just trying to be objective and offer. And since we have the moon energy, and that the pages feel feminine to me, because they're usually caregivers. As a matter of fact, sometimes they work with children. So I see this gentleness and objectivity, and a fox who's a little more fiery. And yeah, I think you need to kind of drop the defenses and trust. Stop. And this always tells me to stop stopping. Don't quit. You may very well, this isn't really saying stop what you're doing as much as is stop getting in your own way. Think about it for a while. So before you go reacting in this survival mode, and that you already died and reborn, you are not surviving anymore. You are on a new journey, okay? So there's no reason to be in survival mode anymore. What really are these people saying to you? Is it what you are perceiving, or is it just simply what they said? What are you being presented with here? Is it what you fear, or is it just really what they have to present you with? Maybe that is the only fish in that person's pocket. Be true to yourself. You may not ever understand what's going on in their life, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. Oh my gosh, that's so perfect. So if you're objective about what's going on in your life, instead of continually wondering what the other person is up to, you're going to increase your happiness level. The qualities I dislike in others are disown parts of my shadow. That's exactly what I was saying. I don't make this up, I really don't. Yeah, I think you're the same. You're the same as this person you're going to encounter, maybe even people. Maybe this is on a bigger scale that people you encounter after this transformation are going to look dangerous to you because of what you went through. But they are of no more danger to you. They're in less danger to you than you are to yourself. All right, I'm going to try to pull some initials, symbols, and numbers. Let's see what we get. Got our focal star. Find you. If this is an offer of love or commitment, a new journey, let's see if we can't figure out their initials. something about them. This feels good. Ah, good thing I was there. We're putting the D back in. Oh, we got an 8 again. That 8 looks like it's been through some things. And we all are forever going through some things. We've got a D and a 0 and I. Dive. Go now. Dive right in. It almost could be video if you use the O. And we've got 8 and 4. So 48, of course 84. 40, 80, 408, I'm not sure. Maybe these all mean something different to you. It could be divine timing. And they could be initials. So if any of that resonated with you, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know how I did. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to catch me again. And I thank you for your continued support on my channel. There are links below for you to check out for that. Until next time, have fun. Hello, those of you who chose Uranus. Develop awe and reverence for your life. That is your overall message. Notice the little things in life and how meaningful and peaceful and contemplative they can be. You've got quite a bit going for you with the Knight of Cups. I think of this as the winner of hearts. You are a dreamer, whimsical. Romanticism comes to mind. Romantic, yes, but very flirtatious, very energetic, just cloaked by your emotions almost. So out there crusading with your heart, following your heart. Kind of the Romeo. So you've got a lot going for you that way. You are not afraid to listen to your heart. That being said, romanticizing things can leave you a little disappointed in life. And we have the sun coming towards you, so everything's going to be out in the open. When you follow your heart, that is kind of the bonus of this. You know, you get the kind of energy where nothing's hidden. You're out there, you're experiencing joy and satisfaction and gratitude, flourishing, growing. It's the ultimate completion. You will know success, abundance, happiness, the card of happiness. You have happiness on its way. Oh, and even more, you have the 4 of Wands. So I almost see like here are winning hearts and you see these two couple here are, they're there, but almost like they're going through the motions. I don't know. They're not facing one another anyways. And the sun is about happiness, but continuing happiness is sort of difficult. This is a good, strong foundation in home life, family, more happiness, completing what you are passionate about. So strong home front. This is a terrific reading. You have love, you have warmth, and you have commitment. You're probably going to be leveling up a relationship in your future. Just enjoying it. That joy and that happiness will be solidified. The mountains show me that you kind of have an obstacle to climb, a mountain to climb. Sometimes the climb, you know, is really what we're in it for. A lot of passionate energy though, and I see the sun here again with its warmth and satisfaction. I believe this is about resilience and stability. This is that foundation, stronghold. We have tick-tock, ensuring us that this is going to last. Because ultimately, although time is a construct that humans invented, we have the knowledge and reassurance that we are never separated by it. Here, it is in your hands to have basically an eternity with this person. Planets are aligning. You are meeting them, winning them, and keeping them. You know, this is going to be strong, resilient, and supported over a long period of time. From here on in, it's nothing but a downhill run. So whereas before you were going up that mountain, you were kind of knighting around, it's getting easier. It's just a downhill struggle now. It's no struggle. Monday, you have messages. Sometimes our riders mean messages too, our pages and riders. I believe you might be getting something from someone, an email or call or text. Someone's going to be contacting you, maybe at the beginning of a week or at the beginning of something, but that's going to make you very happy. You've got time. You've got time. Ever wonder what would make life's fleeting pain and sorrow totally and unquestionably worth it? How about living forever, wildly in love and loved wildly? You have so much to look forward to, the universe. Oh my gosh. So, congratulations. This looks like your forever person. This is your forever home. In someone's arms. True abundance is an inside job. That is true. So when you get here, remember that you have what everyone else has been looking for. And enjoy that. I almost see like 2 spots of light there. That's just so romantic. I'm really happy for you. Congratulations, your planets are aligning. So do develop awe and reverence for life. I think that's going to bring this to you. Okay, I'm going to try to pull some initials, numbers, and symbols. Let's see what we get. And our focal star. And our charms. We'll just pull just a few this time. I like to pull a bunch sometimes, so we're trying to keep it short. Nope, that's not it. Nine, 0, and E didn't make it in this time. We just got 4. T3. I remember that movie. I'm pretty sure that's not what that's about, but you never know. TR could be try. And Aries. Could be RT. Could be their initials. Could be part of your initials. I know that's not very many, but I'm thinking trees, but I'm not sure what that might mean to you. If you know an Aries or you have one in your sign, your planets. Alright, that is your reading. If you like this reading, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if any of it resonated with you. Subscribe to catch me again. There are a few ways to support my channel. I thank you for your continued support on my channel. Click the links below. Have fun. Those of you who chose Neptune, create healthy boundaries with those around you. I see a beach. That'd be a terrific time to go out to the beach. It's really kind of beach time right now at this recording. Maybe you have been letting people kind of walk all over you, boss you around, control your feelings in your inner world. And that would be a good time to get rid of that. Oh, we have the Ace of Cups. This tells me that you might be kind of an exciting person, someone who offers their heart to others, which could be why you have trouble setting boundaries. But I see with peace with that bird And this is a full cup. You have enough to offer others, and that's terrific. You have the kind of energy that is generous, true to yourself, true to your heart, and never tiring, very new. It's that spark of love, that new beginning. So you don't get tired of people or think they are old. You know, that's getting old. You'll hear people say, and you're like, but why? You enjoy other people, and you enjoy being generous, offering your time, being open with others. You probably have a lot of friends. You have the Empress coming in. If this is someone coming towards you, it might be a mother figure, someone who loves you unconditionally. I see the cross there again, so I'm thinking something well established, something faithful and deep, and a deeper knowing too, power. This is abundance and generosity. You are enough. It could just be simply knowing that you are enough, that you set those boundaries because you don't need others' approval and appreciation. It could be you might be adding to your family too. The Empress also speaks of fertility. It could be a fertility, though, in an overabundance of wealth or other things in your life that you've been looking for. This is stuff that you want. So, and we have the result, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups energy tells me that you are kind of done celebrating and gallivanting around, and you're mournful about that. That's what I'm seeing right here anyways, that you are sad and grieving. So you're going to be losing something, I apologize, but you have a lot. You have true love on your side right there if you just turn and look to it. So you will be experiencing a little bit of loss, and that's true. If you set boundaries, you will lose some things. You might not have that carefree, glistening friendship that you thought you had with some, because you're telling them you can't do that to me, and they're saying, well, then I'm not going to be around. I'm here to tell you that that's fine. You're going to have enough. Okay, you still have enough. You don't have to have it all. You just need what supports you. Oh, and we have the Child. So this could be indicative that maybe you won't be going out and spending as much time on trivial matters. You might have some responsibilities, or you might be on your own journey, kind of starting anew. This could be a rebirth, a time of going forward with something brand new, something loyal and faithful to you, though, something you can count on. Fork in the road. Yes, I think you have a lot of different directions that you can go. Okay, so that's 2 13s we have there. I think you're experiencing a major transformation, which is good from the 5 of Cups standpoint. You're going to want to. So you have many choices to consider and take into account your own responsibility in these situations. I think you're going to shed new light on a relationship and where it's going to have to go. You see this creature going, well, which direction do I go? They have plenty of advisements right there. Plenty of advisors in your life. So hold on to those that you can count on. Meanwhile, if there is a judge, you are it. Advisors or not, you have yourself, the best advisor ever. So maybe take into account what others have to say, but ultimately it's up to you. And we have Trip. Trip is letting us know that this is just another adventure you're beginning. I actually remember a movie, Child. There's probably a few movies. Child goes into the woods. Lots of stories like that. And starts an adventure. And they usually come out all right. If you go about life kind of innocently and set proper boundaries, you should be just fine. I see a lot of round shapes. I mean, just tons of them. They're sticking out to me, like the lamp, the light. I think you're going to have in this something lighting your way. I don't think you're going to get lost on this way. And you're not going to mistake. You're not going to become illusioned. You're not going to become illusioned at any point. You're going to understand what's going on. What would love do? That's an awesome question. Do you know why it is so easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love. Oh my gosh. So here you are out in the dark and traveling, and you see you're under a canopy kind of darkness, but you have this light ahead of you. And yeah, I don't think you're gonna get lost and alone, because you are leaving those footprints of love. You have the directional, and you have that breadcrumb of love that you are leaving behind. My presence is my power. That is powerful. That innocence is going to carry you through, and I think eventually you're going to be wearing that crown. Be someone else's guiding star. I see this I definitely would try to look to nature for clues in the future. I've seen signs, so to speak, in nature before, and if you notice things like that, birds, different animals, butterflies, stuff like that, try to kind of look at the monikers along the way. Okay, we're gonna pull some tiles and see if we get any more clues to what might be aligning for you. Let's see what we get. Got our focal star and our charms. Just started doing this, so I'm just gonna do a few. For our Neptune people. That one is lost to the universe forever. Okay. Have a Libra. Oh, you got quite a few. A Y. An E. Could be a yes starting to form. Yay. Maybe you'll just be really enjoying yourself on this journey. An N. And a D. I'm thinking like no need to worry comes to mind. But these may mean something to you. New York. Let's see, day. Is that a word? But with Libra, you have fairness. You have that balancing of the scales of justice. You have a very fair-minded individual. So that could be your Empress that comes in. Yeah. Definitely looks like a lot of abundance. Nature again. Look to nature for your signs. All right. So if this resonated with you, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what did. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch me again. There's a few ways you can support my channel. I thank you for the continued support on my channel. Click the links below. Until next time, have fun. Hello, those of you who chose Pluto. Your overall energy here says to make clear, calm thinking your goal. And look at that icy looking planet. Probably a little bit more water than in Pluto, but did I say planet? Okay, with the King of Pentacles, I see you have a lot going for you. You are well decorated and strong in the business world. I see you are able to master your finances and get a hold of good foundation in money, in kind of create a legacy for the next generation. You probably enjoy the finer things in life, and but definitely you have the stability and wealth that others crave. You might be conservative and maybe even come off a little materialistic at times, but you are fulfilled. These are great qualities to have. See, the Nine of Wands tells me you're winning. You are winning at what you're passionate about. You have tons of projects and you're getting them done. So I see a lot of work in the future for you. If you thought you were going to get bored or ever be out of work, not able to sustain yourself, that's not true. Since it's the creative and the fiery energy, it might give you a little bit of trouble at first, but you're going to work through that because you have the creativity and the pragmatism. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. You can do this. And you're going to be celebrated. That's a terrific outcome. So the Six of Wands tells me you're going to be coming home celebrated from all of this. And you might possibly be like touring or traveling for your business, for your passions. Yeah, you're going to be kind of renowned in this field. So keep going with it. The Ship. This is absolutely divine reading. The Ship is telling me that you're going to be seeing some more travel and offers. I believe you're going to be out there like, I don't want to say that you're going to be like, you know, a household name or anything like that, but this is a good indicator of movement, more movement. You will not be stagnating just because you have fulfilled and kind of seem to have mastered. Doesn't mean it's time to rest. You're going to be going. You have deep knowing. So I think something's going to be revealed to you. This is about trusting your intuition and the oracle within. So if there's anything that you've been curious about, go deep within. Also, there are times when we just are wise enough, this owl here, to see things for what they are and to know that a person is going to mean something big in our life and that they're going to play a big role. I think you've got some meaningful stuff on the way to you, whether it's a person or otherwise. You're going to not just gain all of this traction, but also knowledge right on top of it. Boo. Boo reminds us that most of what we are afraid of, like maybe the unknown, is really not that big of a deal. The unknown is just something that we don't know about yet. It doesn't make it any bigger or stronger just because we don't know it yet. And being able to trust your intuition about things, that's going to be super powerful and going to help you with all of these things that are worrying you. Forget it. I believe this is telling you to take the I out of the situation, drop your ego, and imagine what the situation would be like without you. This looks like a lot of responsibility here, and it very well could be telling you that without you, the situation might not be as good. Sort of a well, I'm not going to tell you any angels are going to get their wings, but if you were not in this world, it would be a completely different world, and it probably wouldn't be as nice. Also, people are going to be responsible for their own actions with or without you, so being a leader or authority figure or not, being this warrior who's celebrated or not, it's not up to you what they're doing. So don't be afraid of it so much. All there is to love has been there all along. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, out traveling and meeting new people, It's always because you've grown. You so rock from the universe. I love these cards. These are really positive. I measure my success by how much fun I'm having. Yes. So, no matter how much you've grown and how much traction and how far you reach, make sure you're still enjoying it. People will feel that. They will feel whether you are really enjoying your job or not. If everyone sees you, but you're not having any fun, no one's going to tune in again. Do you know what I mean? So, get out there and enjoy yourself while you're at it. Celebrate. Okay, I'm going to try to pull some initials and numbers and symbols, and let's see if we get anything that resonates. Okay, we have our focal star. Let's see what's aligning for you. Does anyone or anything in particular have anything to do with this? Because you look like you're going to be pretty celebrated individual here shortly. Oh, kick that one out. Okay. The V and the Virgo, I wonder if that's related. Those are going back in. Oh, we got a few. N, G, I love G's. A Leo, an E, a 5, another E, and a U. I wonder if the U is just about you. 5 can be the number of change. Leo can also mean strength, and that could be what pushes you through that warrior mode. I know you're going to have a lot of growth. I saw that just now, and I picked out a G, so that's terrific. These also could be, though, the beginning of sentences or places, people, I don't know, concepts you've been thinking of. All right. So let me know if you see anything in that down below. I usually pull more, but I tried to make this all fit into one video. Okay, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to catch me again. Plenty of ways you can support my channel and the links below. Thank you for continued support. Just being here means the world to me. Until next time, have fun.